beautiful souls, welcome to day 15 of Tarot Vlogmas. So today we have powerful messages from your past, present, and future. So with that being said, we're just going to delve right into it, and we're going to start with some powerful messages from your past. Okay, so yeah, you definitely put in a lot of work and effort in the past. And you may have always felt like you were almost like right there, so close to accomplishing your goals, and some you did accomplish, which is awesome and amazing. And then there's others that still elude you, that you're still working toward, and it's this need to give up some sort of so it's like either a part of yourself that you know needs to change or evolve, or quite literally it could be like some things like maybe smoking less, or exercising more. There may be something like a little more tangible that has impacted your ability to be successful in the past. Yeah, and it could also be more emotional, like feeling tied, or feeling like fear or doubt or anxiety or low self-esteem, low self-confidence toward accomplishing your goals and being authentically you and who you are meant to be and who you came here to be. Okay. So it's like you definitely put in the work and you've accomplished things, but there's so much more. There's so much more. So what else? What else? Okay. Yes. Okay. And so give me some clarity on that. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay. So I feel like it's really time to come into like the full person of who you were. So you may have had some revelations. You may have thought that you had your happy ever after, or you may have thought or even accomplished things that you wanted to do, and then now you're like, what's next? So a couple different scenarios, and you'll just have to take whichever one applies or whichever one resonates. But I did see like there was some sort of acknowledgement of fulfillment. But then now, in the grand scheme of things, there's more. There's even more. And you may be coming to that realization. So there may be some epiphanies that happened, or maybe some additional things that happened where you came to that conclusion of, well, you know what? I want more. There's more. Okay. So let's look at the present. So what is the power of the present? Yeah, just finding your inspiration. Yeah, so presently it's about teamwork. It's about finding your inspiration. It's about putting in a little bit of extra work to receive a huge payout. So like a little bit of work goes a long way. It's where we are now currently. And you finding again that inspiration to want to continue on, to want to move forward. And there may even be like some training that you're receiving, or training that you feel that you need or want or desire. And there could be others that are evaluating, monitoring, giving advice. So you could have a coach or a mentor or an instructor or a trainer. And then there's also this aspect of taking things a little too seriously. So you may be like all work and no play, or someone may be like really trying to force that upon you Okay, so I had to cut out a couple seconds there because the dog was barking. But essentially what I was saying is that, and there he goes again, so I do apologize. But what I was saying was that, there may be this component of you needing to take time to relax and enjoy yourself more. Or, like I said, someone trying to push you, really trying to push you. And you may have to put your foot down. You may have to set some healthy boundaries as it relates to that. And then, so there's also this component of you having enough and building your legacy, but then also having more to give and having more to help people. So you're managing your resources appropriately at this time, and that's allowing you to be able to be of support and help to others and also influence others. In addition to that, you may uncover some hidden skills, gifts, or talents that you have that could also be lucrative and beneficial to you. So it could be a new stream of income that you're identifying and uncovering at this current time. And you may be working towards that or getting some training towards that. Okay, so let's look at the future. What do we have for the future? All right, yeah, putting in that work. So that is amazing. That's awesome. So you are, if you have not already, started to receive the blessings and the abundance from your hard work and the effort that you're putting in. But this is an amazing time. It's an excellent time to evaluate, to look through what you've learned and identify what worked and what didn't work and do more of what worked. Right? So remember all your training. Maybe go back and reread. Do practice. So if these are more esoteric type of tools and aspects that you're growing and building upon, practice is going to be very helpful to you at this time. Although you should also know that you are ready. So if you want to start doing readings, if you want to start working out and getting more clients or doing practice clients or what have you, like, you are absolutely ready. You're not going to get any more ready than what you are at this point in time. So it is time to go ahead and move forward with that. So you will do it when you feel comfortable, but this is confirmation here that you are ready for that. And you do have those talents. You absolutely do. And so again, it may be more about sort of restructuring and defining a plan for you on how you want to continue to grow your talents while making money, while offering them to the world. So it's the opportunity for you to do both. Okay. So anything else for the future? Okay, thank you. Yeah. So this is definitely a wonderful opportunity that has, every chance of being successful with you putting in the effort. And I'm saying effort and not work because when you love doing it, when you're passionate about it, when you want to do it, when you're feeling creative and you have that interest, it's not work. You're going to love what you're doing, and you are going to need to nurture that gift and opportunity you've been given to achieve success. But you got this, and you will be successful if you nurture it, if you don't allow obstacles to stop you, if you only focus on what you're doing and your path and how you want to move forward and not be concerned with what others are doing and comparing yourself to others. Yeah, that's also another really strong factor here. So it's really about focusing on what you're doing and being the best that you can be. And that'll help you bring this idea and bring this gift, this talent to fruition and receive abundance and be fulfilled from it, because the opportunity is right here in the present moment. So it's like, what are you doing? So what are you doing to further this amazing opportunity that you have, your gifts, your talents? What are you doing to further them? All right, so let's get you some suggestions, advice. Let's see. What advice do we have? All right, vulnerability, opening your heart, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to feel these emotions, to connect with source, to connect with your higher self, increasing your meditation times. Because for some of you, I'm hearing that it's like, not necessarily a fear, but there's like this a little anxiety, or I'm not sure what the emotion is, but it's acting like a barrier to you connecting and receiving, more strongly connecting. I'll say that, because you are connecting, but just strengthening your connection is what that's creating a barrier to. So opening yourself up more, trusting more is going to help with that. Imagining things running through your chakras and your heart chakra especially. That helps you sort of filter it through unconditional love to receive and to connect. So what else? Okay, we got 2. So we have soul cage, rescue, escape from captivity, and restriction. Yeah, so there's definitely a way that you are restricting yourself, and we just talked about how you can be more vulnerable and open yourself up more. We just talked about it. So we have partnership, so teamwork, finding trustworthy people, so finding your soul family, connecting with your soul family. So that is helping you, and that will help you at this time. So we also talked about, you receiving mentorship, you receiving coaching, and really just connecting with like-minded individuals who have the same life purpose, who have the same mission, right? Spreading love and light across the world. Okay, what other advice do we have here? Using your intuition, absolutely. Acknowledging your fear and replacing it with insight and awareness. Yeah, so turning that fear into love and into knowledge and information. Yeah, worry goes along with that. You will be feeling something as having a human experience. So if you can choose what it is that you feel, which you can, absolutely, why let it be worry? Why not let it be happiness? Let it be trust. Let it be fulfillment. You're feeling something anyway, so why not make it positive, loving feelings, right? Then we have good juju and intuition here, connecting and receiving that unconditional love and support and guidance in those messages. I love that. All right, so let's look at some obstacles. Let's look at some obstacles you may encounter. Okay, okay. So we know using your intuition is an obstacle, blocking yourself off from soul family and from people that have great ideas and can offer you guidance or can be an example to you on paths that you can take and choices that you can make. Like, not cutting yourself off from those people, using your intuition to make choices. So those are definitely some obstacles that'll come up. So what else? Allowing yourself to start a new chapter, trusting that you have all that you need to finish and to complete and accomplish your goals. Allowing yourself to grow your spirituality and your enlightenment and your connection with Source, to raise your frequency, your vibration. also allowing yourself to move forward on your path and trusting that it's one step in the process, because we talked about this being a journey and you having ups and downs, but being successful because you took the time to nurture your situation and to grow from and learn from your lessons and experience. You put in that work, you put in that time. So that's what this is. So don't let that be an obstacle to you. Just remember that it's just one step in the process. That you have this ultimate goal and this ultimate plan. And it's really going to take you trusting in that plan and opening your eyes and taking the blinders off and opening your eyes to the truth. Recognizing, acknowledging the truth and seeing the full potential of what truly exists and how abundant you can really be. Because if you have your mind closed off to it and you don't think you deserve $1 trillion, then you will never have it. Okay? You deserve everything that you want and desire and more. Alright, so let's see any other obstacles. Any other obstacles, okay. Alright. Okay, so you may struggle with building that foundation. So I see that there could be others that you have to provide for and support. And so that kind of impacts the money that you have and the things that you're able to do and the time that you have. So that does have an impact on your ability to move forward. And so that is going to be an obstacle for you and something that will require better balance in order for you to accomplish your goals, in order for you to nurture the lessons that you need to learn here to expand and to grow. You'll have to manage that process in some way, in a healthy way. Okay, so let's get you some more advice. Okay, what can you do to be successful? Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, utilize all the tools that are available to you. Utilize every tool that you have. Be creative. Allow yourself to do things that will spark and ignite creativity, like journaling, like exercising, like meditating, like just sitting in silence and relaxing and breathing, doing breath work, like taking walks in nature, connecting with nature, grounding with nature, like all the things that are like self-care practices that also ignite and spark creativity and give you ideas on how to use what you already have to accomplish your goals is what you want to do. Another thing is that when chaos does happen, and when like the shit hits the fan or there's stuff going on, or you just feel like you're not grounded, like definitely grounding yourself and then centering yourself in the middle of all the chaos that's going around, like just centering yourself and just letting it flow past you and flow around you. And when you are centered, you can make decisions coming from a grounded place, coming from a centered you, and not like this chaotic you that's on this wheel swirling around in chaos and a toxic situation. Okay, so that's another thing you can do. So let's see, what else? Anything else? Anything else? Alright, so let's just get you some messages to close out. So let's start here. All right, initiative, release, and your chakra root. All right, we talked about grounding, and here's your additional confirmation of staying grounded at this time. That's going to be your solution, grounding yourself. Also releasing what no longer serves you and having the courage and the bravery to let things, people, places, situations, organizations, let everything go that's not serving you, that's not allowing you to timeline and on your highest vibration, and really stepping forward and taking the initiative to make changes and to look at honestly what you have going on, what's going on around you, who's in your circle, who's in your environment, and identifying from an honest viewpoint, honest perspective, like what needs to change, and then again taking that initiative to make the changes. Okay, so let's get a couple more messages. Let's end with some advice. Okay, so we have movement is medicine. Take time to move energy around your body and reconnect to your key. So this is flowing. Yeah, absolutely. So again, like centering yourself, grounding yourself, and doing those self-care practices. And that includes specifically like exercise, getting some physical movement and exercise, eating healthy, eating your veggies, getting back to your meal prep, I'm hearing for some of you. But yeah, definitely like drinking your water, staying hydrated, and moving, getting around. What else? Okay, thank you. And we have your circumstances are shifting, you are protected. Begin to loosen your grip on fears and worries. Another confirmation of what we have, this major transformation and change that's happening, but knowing and trusting that you have everything that you need, you are being divinely guided, and you are protected. Okay, so let's see. Just want to get some final messages here. Let's get 1 or 2 cards, please. Thank you. And what else? Thank you. All right. So we have eliminate distractions. Stop shining light on things you are not. How can you reclaim your power? So yeah, really only focusing on the positive, because you know if there's something you need, but really staying focused on the positive and allowing again those things that you're not even concerned with, or gossip or fears or just whatever is not helpful to you progressing and to you moving forward, letting those things go. They're basically distractions. They're nothing but distractions. It's time to let those go. And again, look at them from an honest perspective. What is truly helping you versus what is not, and letting go of what's not. And gratitude. So that is going to be shown through your self-care practices, through you meditating and connecting with Source, through you connecting with your higher self, through you just sitting in appreciation, sitting in gratitude, and just feeling it. Like that could be a meditation practice for you to feel gratitude, feel appreciation, feel thankfulness rather than saying it, because it's going to be 2 different feelings. And I know because excuse me, had to clear my throat there. I know because I do it. I sit in gratitude, and that's silence and just feeling gratitude, knowing you are grateful, knowing you are appreciative. So that's what I'm talking about when I say sitting in gratitude and sitting in it rather than speaking it. So I would try that. Alright, so those other messages I have for you today. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon. And I will see you tomorrow with day 16.